Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do one of my played lately videos. So disclaimer, I feel like I've been in a little bit of a gaming rut. Like maybe I feel like it's been a little bit harder for me lately to play games, mostly because of like after work I don't really feel like doing anything. So most of the things that I feel like doing is watching TV and maybe browsing on TikTok and a doom scroll. But other than that, yeah, I've been trying to like get back into the groove of like playing video games or trying to find the time to play games after work. It can be a little bit exhausting. I know all of you guys, there's some of you who can relate with like adulting and also trying to like balance your hobbies. But yeah, I'm trying to find that balance a little bit. And also I wanted to add in like some pickups, even though I've been trying to be good, and I say that like almost every pickup video. I wanted to talk about some pickups that I had that I want to try to get to, hopefully. But yeah, so let's get started, you guys. First game on my list that I've been playing lately is Final Fantasy X. So I actually started playing Final Fantasy X like last year, but then when I got my Switch OLED, then my save file got deleted by mistake. It was actually my fault, I realized, because I pressed the wrong button when trying to transfer my data over and it just did not link up. So it deleted all of my data, and I think I had like almost 15, maybe 20 hours of gameplay. I was so sad. I was so sad that I had to stop playing for months, like because like, I couldn't play because I was so like devastated that I lost my like majority of my save. But yeah, I decided to pick it up a few months, like a month or so ago, and I'm like really happy that I did because I'm really enjoying it more this time around. Like I enjoyed it the first time I was playing, but I feel like I have a better understanding of the gameplay since I started out a little bit. So I guess it was kind of good that I restarted my gameplay. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and this is actually my first time playing Final Fantasy game, and I'm also in the midst of collecting other Final Fantasy games too. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. I think Yuna might be one of my favorite characters on my list, I guess. Yeah, I really enjoy it. I love the story, and the music is so beautiful. And I think I've been really like loving the turn-based battling. Like it can be really like calm, kinda. Can't wait to see how the story goes. Please no spoilers, you guys. I somehow managed to not find any see any spoilers for Final Fantasy X in like the past 20 years, which is kind of crazy, right? So yeah, I'm really excited about how it is, and I remember I mentioned it in my JRPG video, which I'll link for you guys if you want to check that out too. And I just love how it's kind of like such a timeless story, and how, you know, it's like talks about the environment and how we should like be caring for the earth, and I kind of like that concept and that idea that's in it. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far, and like all of the characters. I think my main characters I like to play with right now is Yuna in between. So let's see, my main character, I love Aran, he's my favorite, and Lulu is like goth baddie. I love her so much. And then I like to play with Waka because his voice is the same as Jake from Adventure Time, which I think is hilarious. I also like to like use Yuna a lot because I love using her summoning her creatures, and I think that's really like I've gotten like the third summoned creature after the last temple that I went to. And yeah, I'm like in love with that one. It's like a unicorn thing. I love it so much. So I'm trying to like make it my game that I want to complete, hopefully in the next few weeks. And I also want to start Xenoblade 3 afterwards, so that's like my goal. I kind of want to try to finish it up in the next few weeks at least, so I'm trying to like put some hours into it. So yeah, Final Fantasy X, I definitely recommend if you have not played it. If you want to get into JRPGs, I feel like it's the best place to start. The next game that I'm playing, which actually was one of my pickups that I had, is Unpacking. So I have been wanting Unpacking for the longest time. If you don't know what Unpacking is basically like exactly what the title, Unpacking. Like you are going through these different, like it's kind of like puzzle based game where you're this person that they don't really show, but you can tell the story through what you unpack from what this person has from each move, or from childhood to like adulthood. And I find it so interesting and so relaxing and calming, being able to like take your time and like go through each room to like unpack and find a place for each and everything. And I just like that idea. Like it's like weird because I feel like unpacking in real life is not this calming, especially when it comes to like moving. But yeah, this game is like probably one of my coziest games because I've been mostly playing it. It's like one of my go-to games where I play after like work, because like I don't really have to use my brain too much, and it's mostly just like you taking things out of the box and like putting them on counters. It's like so satisfying. Next game that I'm playing are trying to is Fantasy Life on the 3DS. So I've been trying to do better with some of the games that like with the range of games I've been playing, considering I feel like I have so many handheld consoles with like different games that it can be a little hard, because most of the time I just pick up my Switch. But I wanted to actually, because I've had my 3DS for so long that I haven't picked it up in a while, so I've been wanting to play some of the games that I've purchased for it, and like, you know, at least try to get through some of those games. I have still not gotten too far into it, but what I will say is it's like so interesting that there's so many different systems in this game. So Fantasy Life is a life sim game, or it's like a life sim JRPG. So basically you get to choose from 12 different classes, which is like, so some of the classes, like the one that I chose was a tailor because I just thought it would be kind of cool as a concept. There's also like a woodcutter, a warrior. There's like all these like 12 different classes you can choose from, which I think is really extensive, especially considering it's a 3DS game and you wouldn't expect to have like so much range. I guess I'm not I just love that it has so much range, you know, considering that it's like an older console game. But basically you get to choose the fantasy life that you want to be, and then it gives you these different tasks to do, and like you get to go, like the map is like super like huge actually. Like I'm actually very like a little bit overwhelmed because I'm like, wow, this is like a very big map, kind of cool. And there's like all these different little side quests that you can do, and also you can change up what class you want to be in between like the one that you picked up. So I'm enjoying it so far. I need to pick it back up again, but I love it, and I think that is such a cute little game. It's like, so if anyone's tried Fantasy Life, let me know what class you started in and what's your favorite thing to do in the game. Technically honorable what I'm playing lately game would be Monster Hunter Rise. So I'm finally gonna start Monster Hunter Rise because my friend on Instagram has convinced me to start, and I've been wanting to play it since I saw the DLC for the Sunbreak DLC, which I thought looks really fun and cool. And also since it came out, because I've always heard so much about Monster Hunter and how fun it is and how you can like put so much time into it, and I just want to be able to experience that, because I think it's cool that there's like co-op and that you can join with other people online to fight these monsters and like to get the best armor and all the customizations. So far I've started with the customization, and I feel like I take a little longer when it comes to doing character customizations, because I like being able to tailor the character to look like me, or you know, just like to have a little bit more of a personal touch when it comes to creating a character in a game that you're gonna play with. So I'm really like, I was excited about that, and I'm going to like try my best this weekend to put some time into it, because I really want to get into it and be able to like link up with people online to fight some monsters and get some monster parts and all that. So yeah, it seems really cool so far, like with the customizations, because that's as far as I've gotten. But yeah, I'm excited about it and hoping to get deeper. Maybe my next video I'll talk more about how much I like Monster Hunter. Those are the games I've been playing lately, and yeah, I've been loving them so far. The games for pickups recently, so the first game is Piofiore. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right. I've actually had my eye on for a while. So it's an Toem game, which is set in like Italy, I believe, and it's like a mafia story. So I've heard so much about it, and I know that it's gonna be a sequel to it. Yeah, but it's like a mafia crime story set in like Italy, which I find really interesting. So I want to try it out and see like, because I haven't played an Toem game since Cupid's Parasite. Actually, like I haven't picked one up in a while. So the next one is Blue Reflection Second Light. This game I found so interesting. I actually just saw it randomly go on sale at GameStop for like 30 bucks, and I have like the GameStop power up, so I paid like $25 for it. And it's about this girl, or a group of girls, who gets dropped into like this school, and it's kind of like in the middle. It's not in the middle of nowhere, but it's like in like a magical type realm. Basically they're trapped, they're only able to interact in this school and be able to build up the school and like have like the different classes and areas, but also you go out and you fight monsters, and that's kind of like the whole concept of this game. I'm really it seems like a really cool concept, so I'm like happy I picked it up, even though I hadn't actually heard of this game until I saw it randomly pop up on sale. This game I got was Atelier Sophie 2. I actually have not played the first one, but I've been really wanting to collect more Atelier games. So I have Atelier Ryza, which I have promised to play on this channel, and I have been neglecting it because every time I try to sit down to do it, I don't have like the chance to like actually start. So I'm going to try to post a gameplay video of Atelier Ryza soon. I'm sorry to those I promised on Instagram I was gonna play. I am still gonna play, but it's just been a little bit delayed because I've been like so busy on the weekends. But yeah, I picked up Atelier Sophie 2, which is like another story in the Atelier Sophie series. So I don't have no idea about any other Atelier games except that it's cute magical girls, and that's pretty much the whole concept I have for it. Then I picked up some digital ones from the eShop summer sale. So I got Eastward, which I have been wanting for the longest. I kind of wanted it physically, but I decided to just get it digitally. I really think that it looks so cool. I like the graphics. It reminds me so much of like a Cartoon Network looking show, because it's like a dystopian kind of like world, and this little girl and this guy are traveling to like get to the top pretty much, and it's just like, it looks really cool. I like that your weapon is a frying pan for some of the levels and the pixel art, so it's like really retro looking. The next one is I got Phoenotopia Awakening, which I actually have no idea what it's about. I like to watch the YouTube Switch Up, and they talk a lot about game sales, which is probably like my downfall because they have contributed so much to my backlog. But I was like, oh, this seems cool, and they described it as like a Zelda 2, like kind of like a Zelda 2-esque game. So I thought that would be cool to have, like, because it's like a lot of puzzles and things like that, and it's like pixel art, and I think that it sounds like a cool concept, and also it seems like you put a lot of time into it. So I'm excited to play this whenever I can pull it from a backlog, at least at the top, not in the very deep bottom like some of my games. Another game I picked up, which I've always been told to pick up, is Coffee Talk. So I really think that it looks like such a cool concept. Like, it looks so simple, where you're in this coffee shop and you talk to these different customers and things like that. So I feel like this might be the next game I pick up after I finish Unpacking, because I hear Unpacking isn't that long, and also I see that there's going to be DLC for Coffee Talk, so I think this is a perfect time to be able to play it. The last game is Toem, a photo adventure. So Toem, a photo adventure, I saw this at the Wholesome Games event last year, and I thought it looked so cute. You're like this character who solves like puzzles, like by taking pictures of the area and trying to find ways to help others with the photos that you take. Yeah, those are the games that I've been playing lately, and as well as some pickups that I've had. And maybe you guys have any recommendations for me for more games, or is there anything that you want me to try out? Maybe I like doing like the little mini gameplays, and who knows, maybe I'll try to stream sometime whenever that happens. I keep kind of putting it off. I hope all of you guys are doing well. Thank you so much for watching, and have a wonderful day, you guys. Bye.